Channel 16, Sports Visibility, and Highland Park baseball parents, thank you for watching this presentation of Highland Park Scots Varsity Sports. The Sultans of Swat, Scots Varsity Baseball 2005 is presented by Briggs Freeman Real Estate Brokerage, Reunion Title, Park Cities Bank, Tom Rhodes Real Estate, Baker Botts LLP, T-Bar M, Pockets Menswear, New York Sub, Tin Star, and Source Corp.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to Scotland Yard. This is senior night at Scotland Yard. As is tradition each year at this time, the final district home game is designated as senior night at Scotland Yard. Keeping with that tradition, we'd like to individually recognize each of our 2005 Sultans of SWAT graduating seniors and their parents. If you would, please hold your applause until after all of our seniors and their parents have been introduced. First, Captain Mason Parham with his parents, Dave and Shelley Parham. Next, we have Captain Hunt Woodruff with his parents, Kevin and Lisa Woodruff. Next, Sam Toski and his parents, John and Debbie Toski. Sam will be attending Trinity University in San Antonio this fall. Next, William Draper and his parents, Glenn and Petula Draper. Williams will be attending Baylor University in the fall. Next, senior trainer Jeff Gilbert and his parents, Charles and Carla Gilbert. Jeff will be attending the University of Texas at Dallas this fall. Next, John Hallman and his parents, Sam and Judy Hallman. John will be attending Texas Christian University in the fall. Next we have J.T. Rose and his parents, Joe and Rolynn Rose. J.T. will be attending the University of Georgia. Next we have Tim Springer and his parents, Barry and Debbie Springer. Tim will be attending Baylor University next fall. Next, Rob Traeger. And Rob's parents, Jack Traeger and Angela Clemenson. Rob will be attending the University of Mississippi. Next, we have Jack Turpin and his parents, Jeff and Lori Turpin. Jack will be attending Baylor University. Next, Kirk Williamson and his parents, Steve and Marcia Williamson. Kirk will be attending Rhodes College in Memphis, Tennessee. And now let's give a big round of applause for our 2005 graduating seniors and their parents. We want to thank you guys for a great season.
This broadcast is sponsored in part by Neil Lemon and his partners at the leading international law firm of Baker Botts. Baker Botts provides a full spectrum of legal services to national and international clients through its offices in the United States, Europe, and the Middle East. For more information, visit www.bakerbotts.com.
Can't really get in the box now. He's kind of. That may cut his shot. I mean, I'm all right. Like you're all right. You know, I get about 5 runs ahead. I'm gone anyway.
It's time for Highland Park Baseball 2005. Tonight, it's senior night. The Scots play host to the Mesquite Poteet Pirates. Good evening, everybody. I'm Art Finley. Glad you could make it tonight here on Channel 16 as the incredible 11-4A season continues for Highland Park. Tonight, the final home district game. The Scots at 8-0, looking to put the finishing touches. They've already clinched the district championship, and now they'll face a Poteet team that is fighting for its playoff life with a record of 5-3 coming into tonight. And starting on the mound tonight for the Scots is going to be Jack Turpin. He comes in with I believe 6 wins on the season. We'll double check that. Turpin is 6-2 on the year, 42 innings pitched. And he comes in with a strong 2.30 ERA. One of those wins was against Mesquite Poteet the first time. He went the distance in a 5-3 win, scattered 5 hits, as Highland Park took round 1 of this 2-game series at Mesquite Poteet. Set the Scott defense. The captain, Hunt Woodruff, behind the plate. Clayton Kershaw at first base. Rob Traeger is at second. Joey Haynes-Further is the shortstop. Mason Parham is at third. In left field, Josh Meredith. In center, JT Rose. Justin Walker is in right field. The designated hitter tonight for Highland Park will be Cole Franklin. To lead it off for Mesquite Poteet will be Ryan Rosser, the shortstop, followed by Anthony Arietta, the right fielder, and Bryce Cummings, the third baseman. Absolutely perfect evening for baseball tonight. Senior night, a great number of kids getting honored before the game. Got a chance when you run down that list. The seniors honored before the game tonight included Mason Parham, Hunt Woodruff, both the captains, Sam Koski, William Draper, senior trainer Jeff Gubert, John Hallman, Tim Springer, Rob Traeger, Jack Turpin, JT Rose, Kirk Williamson. Congratulations to these guys on a fine career here at Highland Park. And there's tonight's game and one more district game, and then I've got a feeling quite a few playoff games still to go in this season. Scott's continuing to improve as the district season has gone along. They've won in a variety of ways with power, pitching, and defense. It looks like we are set to go as Rosser steps in here. Underway here at Scotland Yard on senior night. Turpin's a guy that gets the ball over the plate. Some numbers on him here as far as .47 strikeouts on the season and only 4 walks. So I'd say he's a guy that gets it over the plate. He starts off Rosser strike 1. Defense playing straight away and shallow in the outfield for Rosser. That's outside, 1-1 the count. Sun going down here might be a factor at the plate. A little advantage to the pitcher. Fastball is high, 2-1 to Rosser. That pitch upstairs, 3-1 the count. So don't let me jinx you, Jack, right off the bat here. Big pitch, 3-1. And it is popped up out into right field. Trouble out there as Walker loses his footing, and safe at second base is Rosser. Yeah, looked like a little confusion. That was a mile-high pop-up, and And Walker lost his footing, and that'll drop in for a base hit. My good friend Doug Gibbons, our official scorer here, he's going to rule that a double. So a double for Rosser to lead off the game. Here comes Anthony Arrieta. Arrieta looks at strike one. Fastball is in there. Ryan Rosser at second. Nobody out here at the top of the first. Ground ball. Traeger is there. He'll fire to first base. One down. It moves the runner to third. Scots get the first out. Here's Cummings, the third baseman. Rosser at third with one out. Scott infield is in as Kershaw and Parham both creep up to the edge of the grass. Nice. Strike one to Cummings. It's away momentarily from Woodruff, but he always had a bead on it. And that is another strike. Good pitch again by Turpin. 0-2 the count on Cummings. A strikeout would be huge here. Highland Park at 8-0 in 11-4A play. The Pirates, as I mentioned, fight for their playoff lives at 5-3, trying to keep pace with Forney. That's a strikeout right there. Get him at third. Double play, baby! And that'll end the first inning. Highland Park's defense gets it done. Wow, what a play by Woodruff. After a half inning, we're scoreless here at Scotland Yard. You're watching Highland Park Baseball on Channel 16.
Don't let the Texas Star fool you. Authentic New York-style submarine sandwiches await you at New York Sub. 24 varieties to choose from in a Manhattan atmosphere. It looks, it feels, and it tastes like New York. Since 1974, New York Sub has created hearty, piled high, and delicious submarine sandwiches. New York Sub at Ashbury and Hillcrest.
Welcome back to Scotland Yard, everybody. Art Finley, the rest of the Image Maker video crew here with you. It'll be JT Rose to lead it off for Highland Park at the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Rose, Traeger, and Woodruff. JT batting at .352 on the season. This entire Scott lineup really impressive with how well they have hit about .330 as a team. That's just unheard of. It's Sam Elam on the mound, big left-hander for the Pirates. Watching him warm up, one thing's clear, he's got a little velocity, but can he find the strike zone? Ball one to Rose. Rose not only at .352 on the year, he's got 5 home runs. One of those came against Mesquite Poteet in the first go-round. A 2-run shot that put Highland Park in front to stay. And the count now 1-1 on Rose. He is 25 of 71 on the year for a 352 mark. He's in a hole now, 1-2. Fastball is upstairs, count now 2-2 to Rose. Good look there at Elam. He's every bit of 6'3". And he blows the fastball past Rose for the first out of the ball game. That'll bring up another one of the Scots seniors, Rob Traeger. Traeger comes into tonight's game, 15 of 48, 313 average. Team leader in sacrifice bunts with 3. Looks at ball 1. Elam misses again, high with the fastball, 2-0 to Traeger. One away here in the bottom of the first inning, senior night. That's inside, good eye, 3-0 now to Traeger. Traeger's drawn 7 walks in his 48 at-bats. little early there. Traeger thought that was ball 4. He thought differently. But that's always a good move. That ump's got any indecision. Help him. 3-1 pitch. Inside, and Traeger is aboard. The Scots have their first base runner. Well, and now Hunt Woodruff will step in for Highland Park, the captain, and senior night for him. It's got to think back on a lot of glory here at Highland Park. Hunt, a big contributor ever since his freshman season here on the varsity level. Just won't be the same next year, Highland Park baseball, without Hunt Woodruff behind the plate. Seems like he's been there, been a fixture back there. Very selective is Woodruff, and folks, that's how you get to a 419 average on the season. Driven in 21 runs, got a couple of home runs. Traeger not really a threat to run over there at first base. No official steals on the year. Nice breaking pitch. And boy, what a tough pitch if Elam can successfully get that over. Nothing happening at first base. Mason Parham on deck for Highland Park. As you'd expect with the left-hander, pretty good move over there by Elam. And nice job of hitting by Woodruff with 2 strikes. Woodruff a tough out to strike out, only 6 on the season. (26 of 62). Half of his hits have been extra base hits. And a good job by Traeger over there to get a big enough lead to force them to make Elam throw it over, and who knows, might throw it away. And again, the fastball high. 1-2 the count on Woodruff. Highland Park also trying to win its 20th game of the year tonight. Come in with a 19-5 record. And a 9-game win streak. Two and two to Woodruff. Breaking pitch, good job of hitting there by Woodruff, fights it off. Another throw over, nothing going on. Fastball barely misses outside. Count is full. Good eye by Woodruff. We've seen Hunt slap it into right field before. He's got that gap open right now. He fouls this straight back. And it's a clear bounce on the middle of Lover's Lane, then harmlessly rolled into a front yard. Three-two pitch again to Woodruff. And again, Hunt fouls it out of play. This one. And again, the payoff pitch from Elam. Breaking ball rocketed down the third baseline. And I tell you what, the umpire looking for some help, and they're going to call him safe at first base. And this will get Coach Knoll up off the bench. He's out there on the field already. Well, we saw the first time around he went crazy with what he perceived to be bad calls. And he is in the face of the umpire, and he might not make it out of this first inning. Used an obscene gesture the last time these two played, and he should have been ejected then. The umpires didn't see it. It was a line shot down the third baseline, and Bryce Cummings does a fine job to knock it down, but the throw took Knoll off the bag, or Nowell, however you want to pronounce it. Took him off the bag, but it looked like he might have got back. So Mason Parham will step in. Parham right at the top of the list in 4A with home runs, with 7 on the season. And you kind of get the sense it won't take much to get this Poteet team rattled. And that generally stems from the top. Fastball catches the outside corner, and Parham in a hole 0-2. Shot there, Coach Nowell. Runners at first and second, one away. Pitch is high. Sam Koski down at first base in there running for Woodruff. Traeger at second. Breaking pitch way out of the zone, 2-2. Elam chases Traeger back. 2-2 to Mason Parham. Justin Walker on deck for Highland Park. Fastball, Parham fouls it back. Traeger at second, Koski at first. 2-2 pitch on the way. Inside, full count. Bottom of the first inning here at Scotland Yard. We're scoreless. Scott's got a little something cooking here. Runners at first and second with one out. This is fouled straight back, and it should have brought my glove. It may hit the top of the press box. No. Scott's really making Elam work here in the bottom of the first. Two pitch again, breaking ball. Parham holds off, and the bases are loaded. Elam wants to try to say Parham went around. No way. So 2 walks now for Elam here in this first inning, and Justin Walker strides to the plate. Number 2 hitter of the Scott regulars at .393 on the season. He's got 15 driven in, a couple of home runs, 9 doubles. Fastball is fouled out of play. Clayton Kershaw on deck for the Scots. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. Scott's looking to kick senior night off with a bang here in the first inning. Walker did not get cheated. And again, Elam ahead of a Scott hitter, 0-2.
Contact, Justin! Come on now!
This is Hick. Shortstop should make the play, and he does, but they'll tag. No play at home. Tough spot there for Walker. He had to fight off any kind of pitch.